Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I thought I would film a get ready with me because I'm about to do some errands and I just want to do like a quick little makeup beat. But I thought while I do that I'd film it and also answer some of you guys questions about makeup and some beauty related questions, because I remember when we did the Q&A, like get to know everything about me, and there was a lot of questions that I couldn't answer. So I made a list of questions from there, and I've also went ahead and put it on my Instagram story and got you guys to answer some questions in there as well. So I'm just going to kind of freestyle and go through my phone whilst I do my makeup. It's going to be a very natural look because I'm not doing anything crazy. I've also got a hair mask in my hair, so I tied it into a cute little plait. So let's get into the makeup before I talk too much and the intro is way too long. I've also done my skin prep already. I've done a video of this also on my channel, my everyday skincare routine, but just to quickly go through it, I've got the Tasha Face Dewy Cream, and I've also got the new Tasha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. So I like to put this one on first and then I go ahead with this one straight afterwards. I then prepped my under eyes and used the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream. You guys know I love this product. I literally rave about this in every single like makeup video. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and use the Maybelline Grippy Serum. This is like up to 24 hours makeup primer. I've been loving this recently, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit on my face and then rub that in. This just likes to keep my makeup still dewy, but it keeps my makeup on for so long, and I've recently found this product and been using it ever since. So yeah, I just like to apply a small generous amount on my head and my cheeks, and like I said, it still keeps the shine to your face, but it does grip the makeup on once it's like kind of dried and set there, like so. I also do hope the camera is straight because I am currently like leaning it on a chair, but I'm hopefully in the middle and it's focused. So yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead with makeup. Obviously, as you guys are aware, I'm in Texas and I'm actually here for the next 3 months, but I've got my makeup in my little makeup pouches, still with the inside tags of my makeup. This is how I do my makeup situation on the floor, guys. I haven't yet got a vanity here. Soon to come, hopefully. But before I get into the makeup, let me answer one of you guys' questions. I'm just gonna read it off my phone. And one of the first ones was, do you get facials done? If so, which ones? And I'm actually not sure of like the actual name of the facial that I get done, but I know it's all by Zedo Skin products. And I go to a woman in South Woodford. Her Instagram name is Pure Health Aesthetics. I've been going to her for like at least the last 6 months, and every time before a holiday I always go ahead and get this facial because it leaves your skin literally glowing. It like gets rid of all the dirty skin and like all your pores, all your blackheads. It's really good, and every time I go away I will do that so that my skin is fresh and ready. And I do really notice a difference because I feel like some facials, when I get them done, it will give me spots and I feel like it gets worse before it gets better, whereas that one just an automatic, it's just better. Like it just makes your skin 10 times better. So yeah, I do that facial, and there is another one that I do. Sometimes I do get skin boosters, so it's like little injections in your skin. It's not Botox or anything crazy, it's literally just skin boosters because it puts like the good stuff back into your skin. Sometimes I do that, but yeah, majority of the time it's the Zedo Skin facial from Pure Aesthetics. So for skin, I'm gonna do it very natural. So what I like to do recently is just apply my NARS concealer in Caramel. You guys know I also love this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a mirror and come a bit closer just so you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I use the NARS Radiant Cream Concealer. It's literally one of my all-time favorites. I just like to apply a little bit under my eye. I am tanned at the minute, so this is just like the perfect concealer shade to cover my bags. So just like to apply a little small amount there. I also have a few spots from like women problems. That's that time of the month. I feel like every time I film, it's that time of the month, but here we are, can't help it. So I'm just gonna cover some little spots that I have and like blemishes that I've squeezed and has left a mark. So that's in the shade Caramel, and then I also have the shade Sucrete. I don't know how to say that, it's French, so I'm just gonna put it here, or I'll put it on the screen if it doesn't focus. It's just like one shade lighter, I think, than Caramel, and I just like to apply that one literally straight in the inner corners just to kind of like bring my skin back to life and I don't look so dead. And then I'm just gonna blend this in with my finger. It's literally my go-to when I do a natural skincare, just because I feel like using your finger just blends it so much more into the skin. So I'm just gonna blend this with my fingers on both sides. And I guess while I blend up my other under eye, I'll answer another question. So another one was, how is your skin so glowy? Honestly, I feel like I'm really blessed because I don't have the healthiest diet. I mean, I haven't eaten more healthy recently, so that could help. And I have been drinking actually a lot more water than I used to before, because anyone that knows me knows I actually hate drinking water, fun fact. But I've been trying, and since I've obviously been with Jay, he drinks water all the time and never really has juice in the fridge. so I feel like I'm just forced to drink it. So I feel like that kind of helps. And also what I can really say is just every time I have my makeup, I take it off and I make sure I cleanse my skin. You guys know my favorite skin products are ZO Skin, so I use their cleanser and the exfoliator from time to time, and I feel like that really helps with my skin. Also, I feel like day to day, when I put moisturiser on, I really don't like to use a thick moisturiser. The ZO Skin one is just perfect because it's so lightweight. This feels like an ad, but honestly it's not. They're just my favourite skincare products. And I feel like my skin, I always get spots and stuff, and they're the only ones that kind of don't break me out. And I guess the facials, like I just mentioned before, they help me from time to time. Every time I'm in London, I go back and I try to go to Sabrina and get my facial from her because I feel like they really, really help. But otherwise, I feel like I'm just like kind of blessed in that sense because I feel like my skin is quite good. Also, say to get your skin very glowy is to use the Tasha, where are they? The Tasha skin products. These will make your skin, if your skin is really dry, these are really thick and will always make your skin glowy. And they just really help me, like especially on the no makeup days, just to have really glowy and healthy skin. So I'll say they really help my skin get glowy. Okay. Under eye is blended. I now just need to blend where I put the concealer on my spots. And already you can see that my skin looks back to life and I don't have those big black circles under there anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend where I put it on my spots. Also, please ignore if you can see the suitcases behind me. I haven't yet unpacked whilst I've been here. I'm currently living through my suitcases right now, which is fine, but I need to do that tomorrow. That is on my list. Now that the concealer is on, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of cream concealer, if I can find it. So I've also been loving this product. It's from Maybelline. It's the, what is this called? Multi-use face stick. So it's like a multi-usage concealer stick, I guess, but I literally just use it for creamy contour, especially when I'm doing a natural makeup base. This one's in the shade 65, and I just like to apply this one everywhere where I would normally conceal. I'm gonna try use just a small amount as I'm not doing anything crazy today. I just like to apply to my forehead, on my cheeks, under my lip, and a little bit on my jawline. Like, it's like the perfect shade, first of all, and this just blends so effortlessly into the skin. I'll put a little bit on my nose, nothing too crazy. And then before I blend, I'm gonna answer another question. So another one was lash matte. I'm actually not sure of my lash matte. I know I do them really, really natural now. So I get classics and I just try to make her do them as thin as possible, but still looking like I have lashes. And I do like to have a little bit of a cat eye and a wispy look, nothing too full and thick. But my lash woman that I actually go to, again, I'm going to put the names on the screen. So it's Lashes by LXO. She will actually have my lash matte, but I'm sure if you go to her and just say like, hey, I really like my lashes, she'll follow through. And obviously still recommend some looks that will look good for your eye, because I feel like honestly everyone's lashes can look different on different people. Like even if you copy the same ones, it won't come out the exact same. So I do recommend like showing her like an inspo pic that you like, and then she will go with that and then also tell you what would like match your face, if that makes sense. Because I've tried to copy a few people's lashes and they just don't look the same on me. So I kind of just like to stick with what I know. Honestly, before I would love a thick lash, but I just feel like natural lashes are the way forward, especially when they're wispy. And it's weird, I like lashes like on the 4th day. Like, I don't know, the girls that have lashes will get it. I never really like them on the first day. It's always like the next days after that they'll be my favorite, especially when a few of them start falling out. But I can't recommend her enough. Like, she does the best lashes. They literally last me for months. The last time I was here in Texas, I was here for a month. I still had lashes on my eye and I was literally shocked because I go in the pool, it's sunny, it's hot, like sun oils and stuff, and they were still on my eye. So yeah, that is my favorite lashes and my lash matte. I'm just using, to blend this by the way, the Hourglass. It's like a little kabuki brush. It's really, really good and dense to like blend in creamy contours. I'm gonna answer another question while I blend out my jawline. The next one was, what are your favorite perfume scents? So I have a few. Again, I'm so bad at names. There's one with a red bottle at my house. What is it called? Oh my god, what is it called? It's literally my favorite perfume. Red bottle perfume. Not me googling. Okay, I found it. So they're actually both got red bottles, which are my two favorites. So the first one is by Mason Crivelli, Hibiscus. That is my go-to. It's so, like, when you wear it you can smell it on yourself, and honestly every time I've worn this perfume out and about, someone will always say to me like, Maya, you smell so nice. And that will stay on your clothes for days. You can wash your clothes and you will still smell the scent on your clothes. So if you want a really strong perfume, that is a good one. It is on a pricey side, but it is really, really worth it. And then I guess another one that I really like, and it's a basic, I feel like everyone knows this one, is the Maison Francis perfume Baccarat Rouge 540. That is a good one. And I also have another one. It's in my bathroom and it's like the orange bottle. I think I mentioned it before. That is another one of my favorites. Anything with an oudi smell is my go-to, or like a vanilla smell. I don't really like floral smells. That is not the one. And if you guys want a budget one, fun fact, I used to have this perfume in school. Me and my friend had the same one, and it's from Amazon, and it's like a black bottle. I'm gonna try and link it below. I'll put it on the screen. It's like £20, well, it used to be £20. I'm not sure how much it is now, and it smells so good for a cheap perfume. That was like my go-to perfume before I started getting expensive perfumes, and yeah, it honestly did the job. I'm not sure if they've changed it now because that was obviously back in school, but that was one I used to wear. Next, I'm just gonna set my under eyes. I feel like I'm just gonna quickly blend it with my finger again to take out the creases. And then my favorite under eye setting powder is the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's in the shade, it's the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish in the shade Tan Deep. So it's like the yellowy color. And this is perfect for brightening under your under eyes. I normally set it with the Laura Mercier and then put this on, but since this is a natural makeup look, I'm just gonna use this one. And then I've also been loving the Real Techniques like little sponge powder puff thing. I just put like a small amount on, and then I just press under my under eye, right where the creases are. I don't like to drag the product too much down because there's not much concealer there anyway, like so. And then I'll try to drag it just down the corner of my nose, just to like make my nose appear slimmer. Again, nothing too crazy because it's very natural, quick makeup look. Again, at the end I'll put the camera more up so you can see it more in the light. I feel it's quite low, so it'll be darker right now. I like to put a little bit underneath where we just contoured before, just so it makes you look a bit more snatched and it keeps the area in place, like so. You can kind of see the illusion already started to form. And then once I leave that on my face, I like to use a powder bronzer straight after this. So my three favorites are the Fenty bronzers and also the MAC bronzer. These Fenty bronzers, I swear by them, and so is this. I've been using this one since school. I have the shades Caramel Cutie and Beijing Gal. So I like to contour first with these two, and I kind of mix these two shades together. They're very, very similar, to be honest. You can't even really tell the difference. I feel like one's more got like an orange undertone and the other one's more like a deep brown color. And then to contour, I just like to use this brush. I'm sure it's from Morphe, but like numbers have rubbed off and stuff, and it's like an angled brush. And then I'm gonna answer another question. Another one was, what's your skincare routine? And it kind of ties into the other one, which is we want a body care routine. So my skincare routine is actually already up on my YouTube. It's like a few videos below. I did film that recently. I feel like I did kind of rush that video. I do probably want to do another updated one in time, which I will do for you guys. But yeah, my skincare routine is already up on my YouTube. And then body care routine, I honestly don't really have a body care routine. I just kind of stick to my same products. But if you guys like to see like my favorite products of the month, I could include that in those because I feel like that would make a lot more sense. But just like a quick tip or like a quick body routine that I like to do is I have this, the Fenty, my favorite body cream ever, and ever since I got it gifted to me, I can't stop buying it, is the Fenty Skin Moisturizer, but it's the one in the tub. I feel like it's so thick, it leaves your skin glowy. I have it on today and I literally used it about 40 minutes ago and it still made my skin so shiny and moisturized. That is one of my like favorite moisturizers ever for my body, especially before if I'm going for dinner and stuff. And then I like to apply the Vaseline. They don't actually have this in the UK annoyingly, but it's the Vaseline. It's like in the little bottle where you like turn it around. I don't know, what is it called? It's like in that tub where you roll it and it comes out of the top, and it's the brown one and it has like a little bit of glitter in it. That over the top, wow, your skin will be glowy and ready for your night. Like that is not budging anywhere. So I'm just quickly contouring my nose, but I will blend this out with some brushes after. But for now I'm just using this little thingy one, just going over the nose and making it look a bit more smaller. Nothing crazy. It will look blended out once I blend it, don't worry guys. Don't come for me, please. And then to blend this all out, I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush, the contour brush. I've used Real Techniques literally in the longest. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything, like all the powder that we used just before, and also this will blend in the bronzer we just used from Fenty. So I'm just gonna quickly blend that in. Like so. Can you see it's already kind of blending? It is a bronzy look, but I feel like I just love being bronze, especially whilst I'm over here. It's just so nice, especially while the sun's glistening on your face. But also this is just a really quick makeup tutorial. Nothing crazy. Like so. And then I'm just gonna quickly blend where we took off, where we put the powder underneath the contour. Sorry guys, I keep like blocking the view because I have this mirror, but I'm literally facing a window right now, so I wouldn't be able to see myself anyway. Like so. Nothing has to be too accurate because it's just a quick natural makeup look. Like so. And then what I like to do is use the MAC bronzer in the shade Dark Deep just to quickly go over it and make sure everything is like blended together. And another question was, some of these are questions slash statements, but one was hair tutorial for the half up style you wear and blush and lip combo. So yeah, I can film a hair tutorial on how I do my half up, half down. I have also done a hair tutorial on my YouTube of how I do my everyday like slick hairstyles, like my bun and my ponytail and the products that I use. That's on my channel. But yeah, I guess I could do a hair tutorial. The only thing with that is I feel like they just go so quick because it's just like very easy steps. So unless I quickly film it on my TikTok instead for you guys, let me know if you'd want to see that. And then blush and lip combo, you'll be seeing it in this video. But I have so many favorite blushes. It's actually a joke. Like the ones that I took with me to Texas, I have like 6 of them. I have the Dior ones, a MAC one, a Sigma one, and the Patrick Tar. So you'll see which ones are my fave, but I would say the Sigma one and this Dior one has like been a long combo of mine, so I'll quickly show you guys that. But that's the shade of the Sigma one. This one's in the shade, what shade is this? Does it even have a shade? Oh, Blush Core de Rosa. And then this Dior one is the Rosy Glow 001 Pink, the one that went viral. These two together, so good. So talk about blush, I'm actually gonna put some blush on, and I think today I'm gonna use the Dior, what's this one? The Dior 015. It's the one that looks a bit more like darker, like that. It's more like a cherry pink. And then I'm gonna mix it with the Sigma one because I feel like the Sigma just looks so good for a natural makeup, especially when you have like this bronzy situation going on. So yeah, I'm gonna mix the two with my Fenty blush brush. Okay, I found the brush. It looks like this. So I just like to put a small amount of each product, like so, and brush a little bit off because sometimes it can be a bit much. And then I just like to go on, obviously I'm not sure how well this comes on camera, but in real life, the skin looks like flawless. I'm not gonna toot my own horn. But I just like to put this on the high points of my cheeks and a little bit down. And then I will blend this out after with my brush. And a little bit on my nose and on my chin to give it that extra sun-kissed look. And then I would like to go with the same brush I used to brush my setting powder off and just like kind of push it into the skin. And honestly, this blends everything in together. Like I'm not sure how well you can see on here, but it just looks like it's your natural skin. It doesn't even look like you have makeup on. And this is the makeup that I did for my last recent IG picture when I went to Jay's game. And you can see in the light, the skin just like looks like skin. You can't really tell that I've got like makeup on. That's like my favorite look at the minute. Like so. Can you see that? It literally just looks like you're bronzed and sun-kissed. So that is what I like to do. I'm just gonna quickly go over the underneath part just to blend that in, like so. Now it's time for brows. I don't like to fill in my eyebrows too crazy because I feel like my eyebrows are already dark and bushy. But my favorite product to use is the Brow Freeze by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been using this for ages. Is it just me, or like when I travel or something, it just changes every single time? So like it's clear, but now it's gone up into like this white wax in the corner, I guess. And then I'm gonna use this P. Louise brush. It's like got the spoolie on this side and then like an angled little brush on this side. This is really good just to quickly fill in my eyebrows. And another thing you guys asked was, what's your lip combo? You will be seeing it in this video. Lip care, best lip balms, oils, etc. Okay, my favorite lip balm is by, I have a few. I have one from P. Louise, which is just like a vanilla one that got sent to me, but I actually really like that one, enjoy that. I also have Summer Fridays. Summer Fridays is a really good one. And then lastly, I would say like my go-to like lip balms and lip mask are by Laneige, the ones in the little tub. I don't actually have one on me. It's probably in his bathroom, but yeah, I have the vanilla one, I have the red one. I literally love those, especially before bed. Like once you brush your teeth and you apply the Laneige lip balm, it's so good. Just makes your lips so moisturized because there's nothing worse than having dry cracked lips, and I feel like they're really thick and moisturizing. So I'll say they're my favorite lip balm slash lip masks. I'm just lightly, I hope you guys can see this, lightly fluffing up my brows. I just literally brush them up and then go around. I actually did my eyebrows myself. I was so scared. I used my face shaver. I didn't go too crazy with them because I was scared, but I feel like I did pretty well. And my eyebrows have grown quite a lot and I've got really, really thick. So that's that. Okay, another question I got asked while I do my brows is what nail gel do you use and style and salon and base color? So to get it covered, when I was in the UK, I used to love getting Biab gel. That is my favorite. And every time I do go back to the UK, I just get the Biab gel. So it's basically builder gel and it's gel on your natural nail. So over time, I've grown out my natural nails like so. So they're really thick now and healthy. And I feel like Biab gel really helped with that. It grew them long and strong. So, and I just prefer the natural look. I feel like they don't look as clunky and thick on your nails, whereas acrylic sometimes can. And when acrylic breaks, it's just a hassle of like having to re-stick it back on. Like I just can't. So yeah, Biab gel, I've been doing that for years now and I put all my friends onto it. They all get Biab gel now. That is what I do for that. And I always get a French tip. I hope my battery doesn't die on this camera. I don't like getting colors on my nails. So I just like to stick with a French tip. I feel like they just go with everything. They're just a classic and classy nail style. And then while I've come to the US, I feel like it's hard to find Biab gel. Like I haven't yet found one that does it. I found a salon that does Russian manicure and it changed my life. These are the ones that I have currently on now. They are different to the one I got before. She actually put like this gel thing, kind of meshed the French tip into the actual like gel base color. So it looks more natural and I actually really, really like it. But yeah, I do Russian manicures now. And I don't know what the base color is. I'm sure it's just like a natural nudie color. I don't like it when a French tip is too pink. Like I really don't like that. So I prefer to get like a nude rather than a pink base. And then for my feet, I always get a pedicure and then I kind of just do the same thing. I either get a Russian pedicure or just a normal gel polish on my toes. Again, I used to get acrylics on my toes and girls, when they used to grow out, they used to hurt my feet in my trainer and honestly, it wasn't worth it. I just prefer to get gel polish now on my toes. So I've just lightly filled in my eyebrows with this MAC pencil. Catherine actually put me onto this when we was in Coachella. I'm not sure of the shade, but I'm sure it's like the darkest brown because my eyebrows are really dark. And I kind of just fill in the gaps where I had it at the beginning and just brush them through. Also, a good eyebrow gel, I'm not going to use it today, that I've been loving is the e.l.f. clear eyebrow gel. But it's more like a wax, so once you open it, it's got like this white product on and it just keeps your eyebrows stay up. But I'm not going to use this today. A question was, would you rather go a year without lashes or a year without manis? And I would say, me recently speaking, I would go a year without lashes because I feel like if I grew my lashes out and got like an LVL, I honestly wouldn't mind it anymore. Like I like the natural lash look. And I think over time, the more I'm here, I probably do want to take these off and then grow out my natural lashes. I need to get a good serum. Someone recommend me a good serum in the comments to start growing them out and one that does it really fast because I'm not sure how I could cope for being bald for too long. So yeah, I would say I can go a year without my lashes and just keep getting manicures because I feel like nails are really, really important and I feel like they just make your hands look really cute and more feminine. I've just added my iconic beauty spots. This one is from 375, the colour Pen Eyeliner. It's in like a dark brown colour and it's like a natural brown colour. I'm also going to add one on my nose. I feel like sometimes when I do natural makeup, it looks really cute, like a little freckle. If someone asked me what is my favourite foundation, and guys, I do not wear foundation anymore. I used to really, really love the matte foundation in school. That was like my go-to, but like over time, I just don't like wearing foundation. I feel like on me, it's too thick and I just want to scrape it off. So I just rather stick with concealers and stuff. But I do actually want to try wear a foundation one time with my makeup look just to see what it would look like. Next, I'm gonna just add some highlight. This also brings the look together. I have my MAC one, which is Oh Darling, but it has smashed everywhere. And also my Charlotte Tilbury. This Charlotte Tilbury is such a nice color, especially if you guys like a pinky blush. I don't know what the shade is. I think it's Pillow Talk Glow. Can't actually see it, but it's like this really nice pink color, but it's smashed in my makeup bag. And I'm gonna use this makeup brush. I'm not sure what the brand is, but it has the product on it because of the fact that it's smashed. So I'm gonna go through these questions. It says favorite lip products. So my favorite lip products are just the MAC lip liners. And I also love and have used for ages the Morphe lip liners, especially in the shade Bite Me. You guys know that's my literally favorite, and also Pillow Talk. I feel like they just blend so well and so creamy and just look so nice on your lips. So they're my favorite lip products. I've also really been loving the Huda Beauty lip stains. They have gone viral, and I actually got sent them as a PR, and I can say like I honestly love them, especially the brown shades. For a night out and like a long dinner, I would use to stain, and it stays on my lips all day because sometimes you don't have time to put on lip liner all the time, especially when it's not convenient. Like for example at Jay's game, I don't want to be sitting there just applying my lip liner with a mirror like this at the game. So that would just stay on all day and just, yeah, make my life so much more easier. So I'll say they're my favorite lip products. Lip glosses, I actually don't really have a favorite. Any see-through pinky gloss I'll pick up and use, like that really doesn't matter to me. But my go-to on top of the lip gloss is definitely my NYX Fortune Cookie lip gloss that I have been using for years as well, and I literally can't replace it. It goes so nicely on any lip gloss and just blends the look all together. Like it's just really, really, really good. So yeah, I've just applied the highlight basically on all my highlighter zones. I have a full in-depth natural makeup look also on my YouTube if you guys want to watch that properly, and I explain through all the steps and stuff. Someone asked what my go-to makeup product is, and I would say concealer, and the NARS concealer. For like an everyday natural look, the NARS concealer, you just can't beat it. It just blends so effortlessly into the skin, and I just haven't found another one yet to replace that, like for my everyday makeup. So I'll say that's definitely my favorite makeup product and go-to makeup product, especially like it just goes so well for a night out, for a quick makeup look. It just covers your bags so nicely. So that's what I would say is my go-to makeup product for sure. And also a little brown gloss and lip liner. Okay, I'm just gonna do my everyday lip routine, and it's the Morphe lip liner in the shade Bite Me. Oops, this one I need to sharpen, but I don't have time right now, so I'm just gonna make do and lip line my lips with this. It's literally a favorite lip liner. It's like the perfect mix between a brown and like a pink, and you can just tell the difference that has already made. It's just so nice. So that's how that looks. And then I also really, 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 really love the by Marja lip liners. These are the darker shades. I don't know actually what the shade is, but they're like the darkest brown. They also blend so nicely, especially on top of the Morphe one already. And then for lip gloss, I actually think I've lost my Huda Beauty one, which is really sad. It's like a lip oil. That's another one of my favorites. But I'm going to use the Fenty lip gloss in the shade Glass Slipper. It's literally see-through. Again, Fenty have such good lip products. They smell so nice, and they stay on really, really long as well. So I just like to put that over the top of the lip liner, and then my NYX Fortune Cookie over the top, like so. And just dab that in and mix it with my fingers. Such a good blend. This is literally my go-to lip routine every single time. I haven't switched it up. That's what I need to start doing though, experimenting with makeup more, because I just have the same makeup routine all the time unless I go out and I just add more products basically. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly grab my setting powders there over there. And then before I set my face, someone actually asked me, which is good timing, what my favorite setting sprays are and to set your makeup and stuff. So I have 3. I have the one from Hourglass, which is the Veil Soft Focus Spray. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And I also have the, I don't know how to say this brand, OS? Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This one is so, so good if you're going out on a long date and you want your makeup to stay on. I bought the travel size to try it out, but yeah, I love to use this one on a night out. Not so much daytime because it is matte, but these two together are such a good combo. So I like to use the Charlotte Tilbury one first, just to set it all in place. And I feel like this one just makes your makeup look like it's skin, like it just blends in so nicely, like so. And then I just like to air it out a little bit with my hands quickly. Okay, my camera literally just died, so the camera's out of place. But yeah, this is the final look. Very dewy, natural, very skin-like, which I just love, and so quick and easy because I don't have time to sit there and do my makeup, honestly. It kind of bores me when I don't have time. So yeah, very quick and easy makeup. And I'm going to show you guys up there where the light is better so you can actually see in full force. I love this natural look. It's just like my absolute go-to makeup routine, and you guys got to see my lip combo, which I always use, and like my favorite products at the minute. And I do also hope I answered most of you guys' questions, beauty related. If there's any more, please leave them in the comments below. And like always, please like, comment and subscribe, and also let me know if there's any other videos you'd like me to film, any more recommendations, because I love to do videos that you guys are going to want to watch. And I really hope you like this video. It's different to just me doing my makeup, and If you are interested in like a full makeup in-depth video, there is some on my channel already for you guys to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.